whereas VP are going to have now a Chrono to teamfight around, and then Viper for pressure, and Fury and Venom spamming. I still feel like, once again, VP have an easier lineup to execute, but Navi at least have options here, and their Spectre, in theory, will eventually become the hyper carry.
I'm wondering about this mid matchup. Have not seen it in quite some time. No one being very, very aggressive. Has a Fairy Fire to work with, and the Salve, of course.
And he's got those mangoes out too, so he can continue to be heavy with the harassment top lane. Bit of a toss back. CIS and Rezo taking a big hit though from the Tidebringer. They themselves having to be careful. In fact, Rezo, he's going to go down. A repeat of what we saw though in the initial attempt to the first game. He did give up first blood.
In this lane, one of the reasons why Ilias is down at the bottom lane, but his Oracle could easily just be purged off.
Yeah, the consistent Poison Sting and Plague Ward spam having much less of an answer to it. Top lane. Toss back there onto Bashir, able to hold his ground though with the Torrent. Resolution again, having to be careful, he goes down. And in fact, Zayats, he's got to run as well. He's hiding in the trees, he's got no regen. If Immersion can find him for that last hit, he'll get the kill, but Zayats with the Duke goes for the double bluff.
Divide, they know where he is.
Oh, and Pasha finds him with the Torrent. NAVI really hitting hard on this top lane. 3 kills now up there.
It doesn't matter. It's almost even better if they didn't kill him. Solina's now just farming the neutrals. How are we bounty-wise? 2 for 1, and seems like Virtus.pro will pick the last one.
Oh, Solo. It's going to be chased here by Crystallize. And with that final nuke from Ilias, they'll claim his life again. Another pickup for Na'Vi. Zayat's trying to punch back onto the 2 of them, but Crystallize, he's got the stick charges. Pop out another dagger, and again with the nukes from Ilias, they claim his life as well. Double kill from the Oracle before he goes down. Resolution finally able to come over with the TP, get a kill in return for the side of VP. Ilias is going to step into the Venom Answer at the same time mid. Zayats it's in on top of Young G. Immersion's there once more to try and help the Lina out, looking to try and grab no one away, but no one's got the reach with the poison. We'll finish off Young G. Same time up top, the dive comes in from Navi. They're in onto Resolution. ILTW responding with the help of Solo. They're going to look to punish Crystallize for this dive. Crystallize trying to get away, but the slows should be too much for him to deal with. Actually going to drop the Chrono for that. Was that necessary, do you think?
He had time walk in a couple of seconds, you know.
Yeah.
You're killing Spectre just to be sure.
Sure, maybe.
It's fine. Okay, interesting build by Pasha. Not killing both at level 6. He got one at level 7.
This mid lane tier 1 tower is falling pretty early, but Navi's going to do their best to hold on to this. The grab there from the X-Mark onto no one. Drags him into the combo, and Navi will protect their tower. Taking down no one there as he tries to stand on the high ground and look for the siege.
Rest of the heroes, you know, you can just TP out.
On top lane. And they go with the TP. Immersion's going to be there for the follow catch on to the Void, but do they quite have the damage for him? Oh, with Young G coming in, they certainly do. Nice move from the Lina to sweep up top and connect there. Also, appealing jump for ILTW to make. As Young G, a little close here. ILTW could just straight up drop the Chrono for this kill as the mid laner. It would be worth it, and there we have it. Goes in with the Chrono, but the extra damage coming in from the side from no one. And no trouble at all finding that kill.
Is a lot of damage on that tier 2 tower. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Venomancer, you know, just put some wards. Doesn't matter if he dies, he's scouting for information. He's good to go. And I love this build. Like, after watching Team Secret play, I think a lot of the teams will start copying it and not just getting Veil on position 5s, but if it's not a good item for him, you know, someone else is gonna get it. It feels like a must-have item right now.
Well, we see that bottom. Actually, Immersion causing some problems with the stolen Plague Wards as he lays them down. Punching in Zayats into the stolen avalanche, and that'll do it. Sets up for Pasha to get the finishing blow with the Tidebringer. Light Strike Array into the Torrent, onto no one. NAVI able to hit back hard there with the control that Immersion was able to offer. Very shortly, and as you say, that really is the tool that VP have to make things happen with. 30 seconds. And they'll be ready to go once more. Bottom lane, Immersion gets the opening here onto the Tiny. And they'll find that catch there. Immersion, this Rubik honestly feels like that he's doing a whole lot of work with the setups that he is finding.
Man, Zayats is not having a good time.
And top lane Resolution is going to be chased here. Pasha's going to have the control for him as the X mark into the boat comes into play with the 3 of them on him. There's nothing Resolution can do to save himself. Yeah, 3-0-10. Excellent opening from the Rubik here. Just 18 minutes in, 19-4. Bottom lane, IOTW will find his chrono target. Young G out alone. The Hurricane Pike is going to be very nice against these heroes like the Prophet with the Sprout, the sort of the slows of the Venom, and even maybe for those clutch dodges at the Chronosphere. Top lane, Young G finds the catch onto the man himself. That faces Void. IOTW's been found. They blow him up. Big catch there from Young G, hunting down the Void. Yeah, no, for sure. They do not have the damage to that BKB if they cannot break him. Bottom, Pasha. He's found a big one this time. It's Resolution caught in the boat combo. Will dodge the Light Strike Array, but does not matter. So much catch and control from Navi's lineup.
What, Nether Toxin and some right clicks coming out from Nature's Prophet and Viper? I don't think that's enough. And so far, once again, in the first game, and usually, all right, he's going to find him.
He is. Cancels the TP. Crystallize is going to be in to offer up the damage. Another kill onto Resolution. Navi hunting down VP. Just intently, it just does not stop.
Venom is so annoying to play against. Like, Pasha doesn't care about the damage or the slow, he's just out-regioning that. But the vision the snakes provide is just too much, in my opinion. I think this is the nerf that Venom needs to get in the next patch.
Oh, and Reza, what was he doing over here? Inside the jungle and right underneath the nose of Navi, he's trying to create space, and tell you what, it worked. The Chrono's out, they'll be able to get the kill and get the Aegis. As IOTW drops the Chrono to ensure that they get it. They will lose no one for it, but definitely seeming to be the idea there, throwing away Resolution's life, and unfortunately for VP, no one and Solos does get them the Roshan, does get them the Aegis. I mean, is that worth it for VP?
As photo.
BKB's able to focus down the Viper. Viper's out of this one. IOTW steps over towards Pasha. He's been disarmed. Jumps over with the X mark. Drags him straight back. It's been a buyback from Ilias for this fight to keep his teammates strong. IOTW still wanting to go. He's still got that Aegis, but he's lost Solo. Rezo TPing in. Can Rezo find a target on the back of it all? They burst through the Aegis. That's IOTW down the ones.
4 against 3. Spectre's gonna be full HP. They have no chrono. They need to fall back. They found Tiny.
There's another X-Mark grab onto Zayat.
Oh man, Zayat's really struggling. 0-8-2 this game.
Yeah, there's this sort of building threat. The fact though that ILTW is keeping up. I mean, the game is 7-31. But ILTW still able to maintain his position there in second place on the board, but he's dead.
Did not want to use BKB. At ILTW, it stands for I love to wait with my BKB.
Apparently so. The biggest kill that Navi could hope for there, as I was just talking up, the one core that's really having great farm on VP getting shut down. Crystallize also going to find another core here by the looks of it. He's on to no one. No one trying to turn, but there's no help for this Viper.
I love the item build on Spectre, just going for tanky stuff. Manta style, BKB, so that she can't be broken. And now going for full Scotty. TP is not going to get cancelled.
Oh, they're actually going to find the setup here top. As they catch out Young G out alone on that top lane. Something you've got to be very careful about doing so when there's a Nature's Prophet in the game. They have to either find the back lines if it is a full 5-on-5 or get one of these core pickoffs alone. Crystallize would be the dream catch. And in fact, Crystallize is down here and he's on his own. If they could get him, and they just have done so with this chrono, Crystallize, he's going to be a goner.
Yeah.
That's the dream pick there. Finding the Lina top with Resolution catching Youngji out alone, and then moments later, Crystallize being entirely isolated on that bottom half.
Once you break the Spectre, it just doesn't feel like it's the same hero. Like,
they're into the pit, and they do it very fast with the farm that Crystallize has built up. Him and Youngji.
Navi, they know there's no Chronosphere ready yet, so they use this and they give Aegis to Lina. Interesting.
Starting to have a poke at the tier 2 at the same time. Resolution keeping the split push up. Has that pressure on the top lane. Doing their best to keep the side lane shifting against Na'Vi. Na'Vi still to look for a play around mid. And they're going to get the catch onto the Faceless Void. And this time RTW just chain stunned up. No chance for him to BKB there between the disables of Na'Vi. CIS on the retreat. Immersion with the stolen time walk. He's able to close the gap, get in, find the vision for the Yules to cancel that TP. As Immersion will yet again set up for another kill.
I was kind of expecting a time lock after that time walk from Rubik, but it did not happen.
And it's a long minute without that Faceless Void. No ideal TW for the defense. Resolution continue to do what he can on the split. Will take down that tier 2 bottom. There's the buyback of CIS. No one though. He's caught on the front. He's dead. He himself has got buyback available. The fortification comes out from VP. Can they hold this though without their 2 cores?
I was expecting more from no one. Like, you need to instantly buy back so no one notices that you actually died.
I didn't do it.
Lina's keeping Flicker for now. I think they gave Spell Prism to Kunkka, I believe. Like, it's a very good item on Kunkka, where you're just lowering the cooldown on your Torrents and the Torrent Storm.
That's mid lane RTW. Just trying to get the info. He's got to be very careful how he commits with the Chronosphere. Already no one. He's going to be gone upon by Passion. They're going to pop the Horn as well, trying to go in for this solo. Put the Poison over the Void. He's going to look for the Chrono on the backlines. Catches Youngji to get out of the BKB, but it looks like RTW's got the physical damage to bring him down, or has he? No, Youngji gets the chance to flicker off to the side. Yules it himself up. Youngji still falls though. The bashes come out from RTW's. Now he jumps over to look towards a second target. The buybacks come out from no one. Another disarm onto RTW, but they push him back with the Havoc Hammer on Tiny. They're on top of the Viper, but the Spectre
gets the cheese off.
Pop. He's going to live for now. The save as well from Elias with that false promise, keeping the Spectre alive. But there's the Hex from Rezo onto Immersion. Immersion forced down to the low ground. RTW tries to chase him, but he's already out of reach. Immersion will live. Buybacks coming out from both sides there. In fact, VP, they're ready to try and chase him for more immediate smoke. They're up to the high ground. They found Youngji. Youngji, he brought back for this one. They found the Hex. That's a dieback from the Lina. Youngji, he's out for 2 minutes, Lacoste.
They have 2 minutes to go to the mid lane, but the lanes are being pushed in. At least the mid one, Nature's Prophet, should be able to take care of that. And now Faceless Void is level 25. How do you kill him? Like, I don't think you have enough. Like, the backtrack plus Satanic.
I mean, they're trying. The boats are coming crashing down, but you're right. Look how effectively tanky he is with that 25. They cannot kill him. He's going to jump forward. He gets the dilation onto all of them. Rezo pots the BKB. He's trying to get away with the invis. They've got to take Charm. He gets the Nature's Wrath off in time, and now RTW's on Crystallize. Crystallize with the BKB back up. Turns over towards no one. Buyback from Rezo. He's TPing in. Can they have the control? Control Pasha. Pasha's trying to run. RTW looks to jump across. Won't find him. But in the Sprout, they catch out Immersion. The Rubik is gone. The Gale out onto Pasha. The saves there from Ilias with the false promise. He's trying to run. CIS and RTW chase on forward. They're in onto the Kunkka. He's caught in the Sprout. The dagger out as well, but Pasha, he's just stuck in here, surrounded by the Treants. IRTW and Pasha stay on top of him. He is so tanky though.
Oh, that back.
Is he really tanky enough to live? He finally falls there, smashed down. As Na'Vi themselves, they're going to have to come out with the buybacks. Buyback from Immersion. Buyback as well from Pasha. And they catch this Void, though it doesn't look like it. IRTW is able to jump away.
I don't think they have enough to kill the Faceless Void at the moment.
Who can they catch with this Horn, though? He's into the break. Crystallize has got to be careful. He's got to step out of this puddle. He's broken. He's dilated. He walked it in for this one. The Hex is there from Rezo. The Spectre in trouble. ILTW, his BKB back up. He commits, but Ilias in with the save. The false promise keeps the Spectre alive, and they've killed off no one. Crystallize turns over towards Resolution. BKB popping the back. It's there. A triple kill for Pasha. ILTW, he's all alone. He's the last one left standing here for VP, and they'll kill him as well. Ultra kill for Pasha. Na'Vi leading in confidently with that Haunt from Crystallize. They're looking to end this one. They do have
no one has a buyback, and I'm not talking about the player.
Yeah.
Literally no one has a buyback.
Can they hold? They're gonna have CIS back in. 2 heroes up. What can the supports do? Solo, not a whole lot. They get on top of him. Solo is down. The tier 4s will fall. They'll tap out. There's no hold here for VP to make as GG is called. NAVI will take this game 1. After a lot of killing, 46-14 this one ends. Whew.
At one point, I was expecting that Virtus.pro might take it.
I do like Quap a lot here, though, I will say. And it's super annoying to play bad into Quap. As much as he's like, you know, covering up the tiers.
Owen, I don't speak Latin. You know, I learned Latin so I can know some medical words. That's it.
Oh, I see. Oh, bottom.
Oh, there's a time dilation.
Well, it's all going to plan, isn't it? I mean, resolution each and every time. He's the one that dies first. You know, no surprises here. Everything going to plan. Keeping them entertained.
Yeah, keep him entertained.
Top Pasha. A little deep there. No one in ILTW able to get the wrapper. Whoa. No one just tears him apart there. A couple of quills.
In here for a treat. 1-1, 1k gold lead, 9 minutes in for NAVI.
They want to step it up. They're coming in with the Chrono. Let's see what they can find. Can they kill him? I mean, he's at half HP. He does manage to turn around.
Sonic Wave.
They won't even need it.
Not even needed.
Very nicely done there from NAVI. Able to catch no one at that half HP. Still very much this Bristle able to go wherever he wants. No real threats posed for no one at this early point. As he'll come in and his job to just push NAVI away from any tower that they try for.
That's the gank. Look at it go.
But there's the escape. But this time, they've got one of the cancels. Avalanche will be there from Zayats, and they'll get themselves the kill on Pasha.
Virtus.pro just needs to like keep farming, group up, and go for like one push. They have no cooldown abilities besides this lasso, so they can keep fighting all the time.
He's got the stolen shield, buying him a little bit more time. Turns with the telekinesis, will still fall, but now he's deep by the tower. Crystallized, thinks about dropping the Chrono, now goes for it onto the Batrotic, which will guarantee them the kill on resolution. Did hesitate a little bit there. May have had the option to catch the two of them. Even so, Solo does still have borrowed time, so not really an easy target, this Abaddon. And he knows it. He's going to turn with no one over towards Ilias. Ilias with the slow, able to hold no one back enough to allow him to continue to dive back towards this tier 2, but no one's diving in. Ilias is healing up thanks to Nature's Attendance. No one. He's really going for this, diving in with the Quill Spray, stacking up. He'll get himself the pick.
I don't think you're getting a kill on Bristleback here. He's way too tanky. It's a trap, like don't fall for it. It doesn't last that long. Even if you can break him, there's still Io healing him up. You have Abaddon sitting next to him, so it's gonna be very tough.
Middle tower is under attack.
I mean, that's why they watch us, just to laugh. The cost. Top lane. This is the big one. Crystallize. He's not going to get the chance to jump out. Nice little grab there from Rezo.
Shadowblade faces Void.
22 minutes in. High ground is definitely open for them.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Stolen shield. Like anything you steal from Abaddon is going to be good.
Oh, a mid lane. Again, there's the combo you talked about. Lasso into the relocate. You'll kill whoever you want.
Tower is silenced. What a useless mechanic, but whatever.
And these racks in a whole world of pain here. Just 23 minutes in. Crystallize. He's on the side.
Shadowblade.
Chrono's the bat. Can he kill him? No. No, he can't.
We have to go back, 40.
They've got the Sonic Wave. That'll do it. They have killed off the two of them. That buyback from Youngji coming into play. If they lift up onto Noah, but the problem is this level 18 Bristleback. No one.
It's 3 versus 5.
He just doesn't come in. No one's ready for the 1 versus 5. He doesn't care if his teammates die. He is not going to take any sort of damage here as the Bristle. Level 19, only getting bigger and bigger. They just can't touch him. 3k HP.
Like, they don't have to rush anything right now. They can just try to control this area and go for Roche when it respawns. Put a courier inside or Helm of the Dominator creep.
She's going to have the relocate come out here. They're trying to make the moves down towards bottom. Into the lane they go. Get the pick off onto Pasha. Can they get more out of this? They're going to jump forward. Crystallize does find resolution on the bat. We'll catch a trade here. Can they do this with no one being around? That this Bristle is the real issue. They've got to somehow break through or break around. It's Roshan. It's going to start to go down. Can Crystallize find the timing to make for the steal? It's falling pretty fast. He's going to have to go soon if he wants to try for it. Roshan getting low. He jumps in. Oh, he's got the chrono. It's a good timing. Crystallize. He's going to be able to kill the Roshan. He's just still on the ground. Can he pick it up? He can. Crystallize. He's done it. He gets the steal. The Sonic Wave comes in from the side. Pushes back the three of them. Crystallize still alive. Turns over towards the Tiny. The toss-up's there. Crystallize turns over with the Time Walk. He's able to protect the Aegis. Gets out of this. Young G, he's also able to blink away. Crystallize. Perfect timing. In he goes. The kill is theirs. The Aegis is theirs. They
Cheese
lose
is there as
nobody.
well.
And you're right, the Cheese as well. Oh my god. Crystallize. He is keeping it cool just as they need to. This is not an easy game for NAVI. They have to succeed with these sort of plays to hold on.
Real
and they do
on top.
just that.
They got Young G. Young G bought bat a couple of minutes ago, so that means that he's not gonna have it for the next fight. So I believe Verse Pro will just try to go fight into this Aegis and Cheese, because you know there's no Chronosphere.
And then Crystallize.
Break.
It's got to be careful. No one starts running straight towards Milius. Whoa. He's out. Crystallize. Trying to hit back onto no one. I mean, just nothing. Nothing comes out from this Void when he punches into the Bristle right now.
Are fortified.
They're keeping the siege creep alive.
And he breaks him. Just a break and a jump away with the Time Walker. Now he's just going to get gone upon. That's the Aegis gone.
Radiant's middle barriers are under
Crystallize. Second life instantly found by the Avalanche. The toss, the damage is too much. Crystallize is gone. He's got a buyback. But they're losing this mid-brax.
Now they're going for the bottom barracks.
Yeah, they're just losing the base. As nice as that play was around the Roshan pit from Na'Vi, it just doesn't seem to be anywhere close to enough. Chrono's up.
are scanning.
Who can they find? Additional defensive items coming out for VP. Lotus is done on CIS. There's a Vanguard on Solo. What can he get? Crystallize. He gets a three-man chrono. He's going to try and focus down the Aya, but the Avalanche comes in with a side. Dias just messes up the whole initiation from Crystallize. He's got to jump back out with a time walk. They just do not have the damage. As Na'Vi, they'll lose some casualties here on the retreat. Ilias is going to be held to the side. Pasha run down on the top lane. And it's a three-man chrono, but it just does not matter at this point. They just cannot kill them. I think Na'Vi is going to have to hope for some sort of fountain dives from VP to have a shot at getting the damage required to kill them. As his top racks is gone, this is going to be Megas. Crystallize. He's trying to jump in. Resolution's there with a response. That's him caught out, and Lasso. GG is called. Na'Vi, they cannot do it here in this game too, as VP will bring the series to the equalizer for now, 1-1. As VP very solidly secured this game too. The draft, it really was as strong as it looked to be, Lacoste. They just didn't have the damage, Na'Vi. Same time top, the cast bounces and the Maledict. It's on to Crystallize.
It's only level 1.
Yeah, and they've got the Shadow Word.
Yeah, so there's no way he's gonna die. A couple of sticks. Fairy Fire plus a healing from Warlock should be enough to keep him alive. Bottom lane, Rezo!
Oh, again!
Does it again!
The only player to have given up 4 first bloods in a best of 3. It will never ever be done again, Lacoste.
Probably not. Young G, can he TP out? Zayat? Oh, like right now, you should buy a Quelling Blade.
So far, overall on the CS, it really is that top lane, the Spectre that struggled the most. I mean, we talked about, the Spectre Warlock lane being strong, but it really has been, as you mentioned, just the way that Solo's kept that lane safe with the Voodoo early on. Bottom lane, diving onto Young G, movement starting to be made by no one. This top lane, ILTW. Phase boot's nearly complete. This bottom, Immersion still trying to do his best to keep Youngji safe down here. And VP, they're hungry for more action. No one charging forward. They're ready to dive this tier 1 tower. Immersion in with a good silence to put a stop to the stomp. TPs will be coming in from Na'Vi as Ilias comes across.
Kill.
They get the pick off first on to CIS. Now rolling forward. Immersion's going to try and control no one. The tree comes out though, takes down the Earth Spirit. No one able to get the kill on Immersion on the way out. Raw from Pasha locks down Resolution. They're blocking him off as well with the Treants. Na'Vi able to respond to VP trying to push past that tier 1 tower. Now going up pretty far. They're going to see him as well.
Oh,
they got to go straight for this. They see Crystallize very far out now.
I mean, everyone would do it. You see someone taking the stack, you want that XP, got some last hits if possible. But that's the smart play. Don't pop your magic wand, don't use your fairy fire, just save it for later, because right now you're just straight up dead. Tiny's having a really good time. He's on top of net worth, just picked up a blink dagger. That means smoke time. We want to grab some kills.
And now they go. Charging straight into the triangle of Na'Vi. They'll find themselves Pasha. There's the combo from no one. Just doesn't stop here. They are going to TP over Na'Vi. They're going to look for no one in response. They missed the initial roll in, but with the upheaval slowed down, not much they could do to break it here. VP as no one surrounded by Na'Vi. They'll finally put an end to the Tiny, but Rezo comes in with a poison over from the side. The golem's going to be dropped by Ilias. Solo reaches round with the Death Ward. In fact, it's doing the damage. Crystallize the Death Ward and the Maledict upon him. It's going to pop him. The Spectre goes down. VP trying to chase him for more. ILTW jumps in with the slight chains, grabbing Young G. VP, they'll surely find the Prophet as well as 3 go down. Zayat still alive. Ilias trying to chase him with that Golem, but the cast bounces will hold the Golem back.
Beastmaster coming from the side. They don't have the vision. It's actually Virtus Pro's ward on the high ground. He's going to get rid of that first.
10-7 VP coming out on top of these skirmishes. ILTW, his mana has been completely drained, and Pasha's going to kill him because of it. ILTW just not able to jump his way back out of there. Now in the river, Crystallize, he's going to go for solo, but Crystallize, he was Maledict. It's a full Tiny combo. He's dead again.
Oh man, Crystallize died 2 times in a row. That's going to set him back so much. 4 tips.
Do want to try and hold this. They've got the Raw back up. This tower's falling, and Na'Vi, they're a little scared of trying to hold on to this. In fact, they're just going to look for the free pick on Solo. They'll turn over towards him. There's going to be backup, though. ILTW comes in with a slight combo, looks towards Pasha. There's jumping from no one, bursting him low with the combo. Pasha turns with the Raw, but it doesn't matter. Pasha's already dead. The Magnetize does connect onto the 4 of them, but there isn't any follow-up initially, so VP, they don't care. They'll continue to push on. See if they can get any further catch. Crystallize, he's in there.
He got backed on from the low ground.
Oh, that's nice. Catching him from the high ground. Not enough damage straight away, though. Crystallize will live. ILTW was going to... Oh, if he can find the slight change. Ooh. I'll quite get it.
I believe Ilias is dead, but they're looking for Spectre. They're searching where he could go with that Quelling Blade. Young G.
Ilias, he's trying to get the ult out, and he does. He's able to land it. It is onto no one. No one did dive in for this, and no one's going to die for that. But Ilias more than happy to lose his life there, setting up for the kill on no one in return. And Pasha, he needs to stay hidden. They will dive for this. The scan's out. They know Pasha's behind the tower, and no one just comes charging straight away towards him. Finds him with the avalanche. Gale in. Over he goes. He'll pop the Raw. Sleep does catch him, and with the Maledict down as well as the Slight, there'll be enough damage to pop this Beastmaster slowly but surely. There he goes.
It's such a sick combo having Venomancer and Witch Doctor in the team.
His VP just feeling like they can take any fight that Na'Vi brings to them right now, unless Na'Vi is able to get some sort of insane 5-man bond chaotic offering combo with the Haunt. And even then, Crystallize still suffering quite heavily this game. The toss back won't work out though for no one, just a toss up. So Crystallize can escape. Same cannot be said though for Ilias. He gets left behind.
Tiny's in.
And he is no one diving up towards the base now. Toss back on him. Immersion tries to roll away, but ILTW was able to block it. The Maledict, that's gonna do it. VP, they're going at full power right now in this game 3. Just so aggressive, the style of play that they're just in their element.
Oh, man,
Just
no one,
stop.
he's everywhere.
It's-
all 3 lanes at the same time. How's that possible? Wait, what? I just thought of something. What if Earth Spirit runs out of the rocks and he uses Tiny as a rock?
Navi, they're going to try for a smoke. It's been so hard for them to make a play. They're looking at Resolution. They know that Resolution's going to have backup behind him. They're going to try for it, though. Immersion
That's
goes
not
for
the
the
target
roll-in.
to go for. A little bit of
Around
Kale.
as well. The Stomp's going to hold back the Prophet. They're trying to kill Reza. Can they do it? Reza, he's going to get the poison over off onto the 2 of them. Sure, they've killed him, but he's done what he needed to do. He pressed R, and now Navi's got to run. They're not going to be able to do so. Crystallize and Immersion dive for the efforts there onto the
Perfect
Venomancer. Youngji also caught out. The Yulzo cancelling the TP. I mean, it's the power at the Vena, right? You killed me, so what? It's so hard for them to do anything right now. With the way that VP's built such a lead, we've got level 19 on ILTW. I mean, 4 levels ahead of anyone on the side of Na'Vi. Bottom lane, Immersion. I mean, this should be a doable kill. Solo on his own. This will be one that Na'Vi's able to pick up. Or is it?
Solo's still
Okay,
alive.
it's not. It's not. Even with the 3 of them going
He's
for
very
Solo.
tanky.
They couldn't do it. 3 heroes on the Witch Doctor. It doesn't matter. Back towards mid. No one. He's found the setup. They have the follow-up sleep. Buying time for ILTW to come crashing across the map with this Aghanims. It's starting to look very messy for Na'Vi.
It is. You don't really feel the influence of Spectre at all. Pasha. Seems like Pasha's gonna die. They can't bring
Oh,
the
they got
thing up.
Solo.
They got him.
They got him. Solo down, boys. Pasha is going to die for it.
Right now, Virtus Pro is playing so fast, they're not giving any space or time for Spectre to recover. Well, that happened in the previous game. They got the Aegis.
And then they lost.
Yeah, and the Cheese. They got the last hit on Roche. Don't repeat that play, even though on paper it looks good.
So here we go. Into the base of Na'Vi. VP ready to push on.
Radiant's top tower.
Sleep will catch Passion. No one, he's in. Gonna look to the toss to the side. Jump forward.
Triple
Remnants. ILTW takes down the 1 of them. Will be brought. There'll be a buyback from Ilias. Of
Still
course,
have
this.
that Aegis.
Yeah, and he's very tanky right now.
Tiny is just destroying barracks
Alright,
with that double damage.
They just can't get near him. ILTW is sort of just standing in between Na'Vi and the barracks. The sleep catching the entirety of them. They're just going to call it. Na'Vi know there's no way back into this one. VP will claim this game 3, and with that, the series will be theirs. And I mean, this last game, Lacoste, this wasn't close at all. VP, they just slammed Na'Vi in this game.
It was a stomp, Owen. Well, definitely deserved for Virtus Pro.